is our friend and athletic director, Tom Holmoe. Tom, I tweeted this out, but I couldn't help but feel overwhelmingly emotional as I listened to President Worthen and you give those initial comments, because it's been a wild, long road to get to this point. What does this day mean for you personally?
Oh, man, to quote Paul McCartney, the long and winding road. You know, there are times along the path that we knew that we were stalled, and some days were good and other days were not so good. And there was all kinds of debates. We helped you out on your show so much.
Yeah, thanks for that.
With our ups and downs. But I think, you know, just personally, like I said earlier, to be able to be a part of the BYU football program years ago as a player and then as a coach, and then be here at now, just kind of, I feel it. It's in my blood, and I feel what other people feel. I have a good sense of what Cougar Nation needs, what they want. They tell me all the time. In Cougar Nation, someone asked me, like maybe 8 years ago, what's Cougar Nation? I said, if you have to ask, then you know, I can't really explain. And I think in the years since then, Cougar Nation's everywhere. It's Sports Nation. It's our football team. It's our basketball player. It's our tennis players. It's our sponsors, our donors, our alums, people that don't have anything to do with BYU or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but they watch BYU athletics. That's Cougar Nation, and more and more and more. And it just keeps growing stronger and bigger. And today, what it means personally for me is the Cougar Nation's getting stronger.
Yes, it is. And I know you don't want to talk about this, but I will. This is, when you retire and we talk about your career and everything you did, this will be the number one thing that we talk about. Getting BYU to the place it's sought forever in a Power 5 league. So how did this happen? And was this Texas and Oklahoma leaving and the Big 12 needing teams? Or was there a conversation prior to that?
When we went through this 6 years ago, we were able to make a real big, nice presentation. And I think at that point in time, Bob Bowlesby and the people that were there, they learned something about BYU that they didn't know. They didn't end up going in that direction. They just decided not to expand. But there's no way that they could have forgot that. So that's why it was so important from that period of time that we had to gain strength. And from that time till now, we're better. We're stronger in almost every area. And so when it came time for this, the work had already been done. And here we are. It just happened fast. They knew about it, and the journey begins.
Yeah, Commissioner Bowlesby just admitted to us a few moments ago that he said, while we didn't expand in 2016, had there been an expansion, it's hard for me to think that an invitation would not have included BYU at that point, which goes to your bringing up the fact that presentation went so well at the time.
Yeah, we didn't know that. He didn't tell me that at the time. But it's a tribute to our coaches and our players that at that point in time, instead of mulling around and sulking, it was like, okay, what's next? And they just moved on to the next game, the next match, whatever it was, and just dominated.
Again, chaos yields a fruitful result for BYU. Pandemic. Who's playing? We're playing. We're going to go 11-1, and we're going to produce the number 2 pick. Chaos. Texas, Oklahoma. Oh, dominoes fall. We're ready. We're ready. So that's to your credit and the athletic department. It's been amazing. Okay, why not 2022? Is it because it'll be easier to get out of the existing contracts by 2023?
I think there's a lot of discussion that went into that. There could have been a possibility that we did go in early because of contracts and stuff. When we went independent, we had to deal with ESPN that we could get out of if we were invited to a P5 conference.
So even with ESPN, you had to put in.
We did with all these individual teams, and we were very transparent with the WCC. We have really good relationships with Gloria Navarez and when Jamie Zaninovich started this thing as commissioner. And so we feel like all the people around us knew kind of what was going. But there's some things that come into play, and I've said in my remarks earlier that we want to be a great partner. We feel that we were a very good partner in the WCC. We feel we helped the WCC, and they helped us. That's what a partnership is. So going into this Big 12, we want to be a great partner. And I don't know if it would have been a great partner to come on in and make them change every one of their schedules in every sport for 1 year, and then three teams come in and they have to change it again. And when Sunday play comes into play, that's not going to be easy. So right now we have 2 years, roughly, to be able to work out a lot of deals, to be able to start that partnership, to be able to build strength. I think it does a good job for us in our relationship with the WCC, that it gives them an opportunity to try to see and determine what they want to do. The schedules will be similar. And then I think it gives BYU athletics an opportunity for our teams to kind of ramp up, because you better be careful what you wish for. It might come true. When people start talking about, hey, I can't wait to come to that Kansas game. I'm like, we play Kansas in basketball?
What?
And I went to Pope and said, Pope, you ready? He was like, yeah, I'm ready. You know I'm ready.
Right? Yeah.
And so, but I mean, there's a lot of factors that come into play. But I think in the end, just the right timing in many, many situations.
Yeah.
Could have, probably not the best idea. What we're going to do, we hope works out great for us.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Tom Holmoe is on BYU Sports Nation. You just brought up the strong partnerships you've had with the West Coast Conference, with both of the commissioners there. You want to be a strong partner with the Big 12. You've got a great relationship with ESPN. I know a lot of fans are wondering, how does your relationship with ESPN change with the decision to join the Big 12 Conference in 2023?
Yeah, it's a good question that has not been resolved. I mean, I would say resolved. We haven't even really talked about it. I think one of the great things is the people at ESPN, it's all about people. It's not about just that company. It's a great company, the sports leader. But the people back there are incredible. And so we have that connection, and we like that connection. And they've been a big part of our brand. They're almost part of Cougar Nation. They've been a huge part of our brand. And so we like that. We love to see that continue. They're the ones that help us, get all these games. If you look at it on the other side, they're the ones that help us get the Diamond Head Classic in basketball. They're the ones that help us get the Maui Classic in basketball, which is, we're in there a lot. And we're not going to treat that lightly. We'll do everything that we can to continue that relationship.
In 2010, when you announced independence, access and exposure were the two aims at that time. Certainly the landscape's changed in terms of access to TV and digital streaming and whatnot. Are there certain concessions relative to that that happen when you go to a league that has its own TV deal? Now, granted, it's ESPN and it's Fox, and BYU TV's ability to broadcast everything else. I guess, what was the conversation like as it pertains to TV in the future? Because I think fans have been pretty comfortable with the TV deal currently, but now to be a little different. And in 2 years, 4 years, it'll be perhaps very different. We'll see.
It's a really good question, because when we went independent, there was a definite reason you mentioned: access and exposure. And we have those now, but now it's something else. Now it's about just strength, and our student athletes gaining strength, and our brand getting stronger. And TV is always going to be, or broadcast is going to be part of it. It's going to be interesting to see, where's TV fall into this as opposed to in relation to streaming. And we've been talking about this for years. Is streaming going to come in to the point where, name the companies?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them that are possibilities. Right now, it's way too early to say, but we have an open vision of what the possibilities are, and we'll do what's best. But you're a part of a conference now, so you do have to line up and do as the conference votes.
And BYU TV's role will be figured out.
Yes.
In the future, right?
And I think that, I want to make sure that this is perfectly clear that when I talked to Bob during these talks, one of the things I said is, look, BYU TV is a different animal. There's nothing like it in the country. No one has anything like it. Nobody. But it's a great resource. And if the Big 12 can use this resource, it's going to be a benefit to the Big 12. I'm not just pubbing this for BYU, but there's some ideas that we have that we're going to pitch the Big 12 on, where we think we would add value to the Big 12.
Yep.
Not just for BYU, but for the Big 12.
Yeah, and we've already had some of those conversations.
Let's go.
Which is very fun.
Okay, so we joked earlier as we came in from break that, oh yeah, it's rivalry week too, on top of this Big 12 Friday. How have you balanced the emotions of Big 12 expansion now going official along with BYU Utah happening tomorrow night this week.
Did you know that's tomorrow night, Tom?
Yeah, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as balance this week. No such thing. What I do is my office overlooks the practice field, and I have a pair of binoculars. So amidst all the talks that are going on, maybe on the phone and stuff, I have one eye out on the field while my binoculars and my one ear on whatever's going on. I love our football team, and it's so important to what we do. And so there's no way I've been distracted. I'm not distracted. We got a game tomorrow night, and I'm ready.
Fantastic.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go, man.
You called me a couple of weeks ago when I was kind of in the pits of despair of COVID, and you told me you were saving the best things for when I got back. You're a man of your word.
You saved the Big 12 announcement until
thank you for
Spencer
this.
was healthy. That's the craziest thing.
We probably could have done this a couple of weeks ago, but you wouldn't have been there.
You're a gentleman and a true friend. We appreciate you, Tom. Thanks so
guys.
much. Congratulations on everything.
Go.
All right, we've got more to come, including the always gregarious and outspoken